her a soul, dear. She wants a soul.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. A new trailer was released for Annabelle Comes Home, and I've harped on before how the doll is ridiculous. It's ugly, it's borderline hideous, and no child in their right mind would own this thing. And if they did, that's a child seriously in need of therapy. The thing is terrible looking. And that's an important thing to mention because it tells you in some ways about the direction of these movies. It's, for me, I think, the beginnings of the decline of a director, James Wan, in terms of his drive, in the sense that the difficult thing would have been to have a regular doll. Keep in mind, as I've said before, the original Annabelle was a Raggedy Ann or Raggedy Andy doll. It wasn't anything particularly scary, but ironically enough, that's what would have made it scary. Just the fact that it was this regular, ordinary thing that is doing these potentially terrible things. That's scary. To have something look monstrous initially and have it go on to do monstrous things is not scary. And it's almost directly comparable to James Wan as a horror director. Initially started off with films like Saw and moved into the Conjuring films. Saw, I think of as a genuine horror thriller. The Conjuring films, at least initially, were kind of moody, atmospheric, almost gothic horror films. But that began to change. They became more of stylistic exercises than anything warranting the name a horror film. They're not terrible by any stretch, but they're also all style, no substance, and ultimately empty. And as I said, that doll is indicative, is a signpost of his decline in powers. And I don't think much of these movies anymore. As I said, they're not terrible by any stretch, but they're horror movies for people who don't particularly like horror movies. They have no stakes, and they're all styled over substance. They offer nothing beyond jump scares and moody lighting. The set design, the cinematography are top notch in these movies, but they offer little to nothing else. And that's a shame, because the potential's there, but it's been squandered by a director, in my view, who doesn't need to do any better. He doesn't have to. He's huge right now. He's just off of Aquaman, earned $1 billion, I believe the highest earning DCEU movie up to this point. And he doesn't have to try. And he's not. I don't think he is, at any rate. In any case, enough of my griping. Let's take a look at the trailer for Annabelle Comes Home.
What's this?
You folks need to turn around. Pretty bad accident up ahead.
Anything we can do?
You a doctor or something?
Or something.
Nice doll.
That's what you think. Did it work?
The evil is contained.
How could you not tell me you're babysitting for the Warrens tonight?
Mwah. We'll be back early tomorrow morning.
Have fun. Don't your parents keep any creepy stuff around?
We keep it all locked away in a room. It's not good for anyone to go in there. My dad says that everything in there is either haunted, cursed, or used in some ritualistic practice.
What's that?
The ferryman. They put coins in over the eyes of the dead so he can take their souls.
What about the doll that's in there? Annabelle?
She's in a case for a reason.
She's the beacon for other spirits.
Of course she is.
Mrs. Warren?
Is everything okay?
Something is happening inside your house, and we're not really sure what to do.
Can I speak to Annabelle?
I'm sorry?
You need to give her a soul, dear. She walks us.
Well, that was the trailer for Annabelle Comes Home, and it's just a trailer. It's obviously not the movie, but it also looks like more of the same. I'm not terribly interested. There's not a lot that's interesting there, and it's getting to the point where if you've seen one of these movies, you've pretty much seen them all. If that's your thing, more power to you. My tastes in horror, though, are a little more exotic, a little more refined, if I can be snobby about it, than what these movies offer. It's just not for me. This is Brian with ScreenPops.com and Trailer into Reaction. Peace.